everybody, it's Terry of Vegs Test Creates back with another crafty inspiration video for you for the Robin's Nest Creative. So today I'm going to be showing you how I've made not only this gorgeous blingy card but also a Christmas ornament which can be removed from the card and kept for years to come to adorn your Christmas tree. So let's dive right in, shall we? Okay, so I am using this mandala die from Spellbinders to create, so even though it's a mandala, it could equally be used as a snowflake. So this die is intended to be used with stitching. So here's an example of the kind of card that you can make with it. So I'm actually going to now show you how I made the card that I showed you a few moments ago. So I'm starting out with two of the mandalas cut out. I've poked all the holes out of this one and not that one yet because I couldn't be bothered to do all of it in one go. And I'm just going to show you a tiny bit of stitching and just talk a little bit about that in case you've never seen it before. So if you are looking for something to help you unwind and relax that you can do in front of the telly, or just listening to the radio, or just having a bit of quiet time, this is something that's really nice to do, and I think it will combine absolutely perfectly with the lovely dewdrops. Because again, using gems and creating patterns with them is just such a mindful, lovely activity to sort of build patterns, and essentially that's what we're doing here. So I'm using some of this thread from I got it from Spellbinders, but it's essentially DMC metallic thread. So I'm using the silver one. So I've just got a regular little needle here and put that through. And I'll just sort of show you a little bit of stitching. So I'm just going to do a little bit. So I'll cut off the thread there, and then I'm going to, for the moment, just hold that there because later on I will use that to tie off the knot. So you can either tie off a knot or just stick it down with a piece of tape, and hopefully the camera is picking it up, but there's little lines here that show you the direction that you need to go with your stitching. So you just go through and over and then back to the middle. There's no rules as to whether you do it right to left or left to right. It's completely up to you. But it is such a lovely activity to do. So anything to do with patterns or repetitive things, I just find are excellent. So this is essentially how it goes. I'll fast forward a little bit and then show you an optional extra. So you don't have to do this, but I think it looks nice. Okay, so we've done all of those central pieces now, and then this is an optional extra that I like to do, is go around this and make a circle around the edge. So you don't have to do this, but I just think this looks cute. I don't do it on every project. I've done several of these now, just stitch them up while I've felt like I just wanted some relaxing time. And then obviously you've had a brief glimpse of the finished card already, but at this point in real time I haven't done that bit yet because I shot the beginning, or I will shoot the beginning at the end, but I am so looking forward to incorporating the dewdrops, and I think this is going to be such a special make because not only are you giving someone a beautiful, intricate handmade Christmas card, you're also giving them a gift that they can keep for years and years to come, which is a bauble. or a Christmas tree ornament if you're in the States. I don't think you call them baubles, or maybe other parts of the world as well. And that's just come off there, which I think is timely because I can just get carried away with stitching. But yeah, so there we go, that's what it looks like so far. So I'm going to continue on doing the stitching as shown. So all the other circles are the same, and then these you just go up and down like that. And then I'm going to poke all the holes out of that, stick it onto the back, and then plan out where to adhere my dewdrops. So I'll see you back in a moment when we can set about arranging how we want our dewdrops to be, both on the little mandala, or snowflake in this case, and also on the card. So see you back in a mo. Okay, my friends, so I finished off the stitching on the little mandala slash snowflake, and then I also cut out just the outline die and stamped and heat embossed "Wishing you holiday happiness." So that's going to go in the center there. And this beautiful thing is a 3D embossing folder called Starfall by Sizzix, and it's an A6 size actually, so I've trimmed it down because this is 4 1/4 by 5.5, an American size A2 card, and actually used a metal sheet, so you can get those. Well, the one place that I know that you can get them from is Tonic Studios. Other places probably do them too, but that's the only one that I know of. So the idea is that this can be removed. I'm going to thread some of the same silver thread through the top here, and that can be used as a Christmas ornament. All of these gems are just placed on just while I was sort of playing around with how it might look. So I can take those off actually. And then on the back I just stuck a plain one with no stitching. So again, I'm going to stick some gems on here, and then I'm going to cut a small slit there so that the thread can go over there, and then I'll just adhere that with some low tack tape. And because the pattern of this embossing folder is like falling stars, I've used some of these pale blue, they're like a pale aqua, in the little centres of the stars. So I think that looks so classy and pretty. And then obviously with the addition of the gems, it's going to really sort of make it pop. So what I'm going to do now is put some music on for you, speed up the video, and then you can watch me assemble this card. So here we go. Okay, so here we go, my crafty friends, the completed card. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. So we've got the beautiful Christmas ornament, which can be kept and used for years to come. That's just secured by a little slit in the top of this card. So we've got the stitching on the front, and then a lovely pattern just made out of the dewdrops on the back. And it's so fun to just design patterns using the dewdrops. It's like you've got endless possibilities. And then when you sort of take that off, you've still got a really attractive card. I really hope the camera picks it up. It's difficult because this is obviously like metal, very thin metal, so it's very, very shiny, but you can just see like all of the lovely depth of the embossing folder. And then we've got the pearlized dewdrops and some pale aqua blue type colours, and then wishing you holiday happiness in silver embossing powder. So that is my second Christmas in July project for you. All the details to the Robin's Nest Creative shop will be in the description box below, and I'll link some pots of dewdrops that have some of these colours in. But really it's just to give you an idea, you know, just use what you have and your own colour scheme. I mean, I've gone with quite a sort of like traditional, really sort of blue and silver for Christmas, but you can just go with whatever your heart desires, or just like batch make a load of these in all different colours. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If it's added value to your crafting life, then hit the subscribe button, and then you'll get notified when we release future videos. And if you want to know more about me, Terry, and my work that isn't related to the Robin's Nest, there'll also be links to my socials in the description box below as well. So I shall see you all again in a few weeks with some more crafty inspiration. Bye!